feel like this is union. Like one guy working and 5 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just standing around. That's literally it, right?
Well, nobody's wearing a hard hat, so it can't be that unionized.
Last night was our last long night prepping the C300 for Watkins Glen. We're trying to find a little more performance in the car, and one of the big ways we could find performance in the car is to put a closer ratio differential in it.
How many guys does it take to put in differentials?
3 at the moment.
Yeah, we hope it doesn't fall out.
Every time we shift the car, we actually fall slightly out of the power band, and we're really never using 5th or 6th gear. So what we did is we researched and we found the highest ratio rear end that we could possibly find, and that was a 3.67 gear, and it was actually from an ML350. So this is from an all-wheel drive Mercedes SUV. We bought it from a junkyard pretty cheap. We inspected it, we looked at it, and we realized that with changing the axles, we could actually get this whole system in the back of the C300. So we had Quaife build a custom limited slip differential for it. We rebuilt the differential, sealed it up, put it in, tested it, and now we should be able to stay in power band and actually use 5th and 6th gear on some of the faster tracks. That said, I don't think we'll ever top this thing out. I think our top speed with this gearing is upwards of 145 or 150 miles an hour, which is really, we'll never see on any of the tracks we're going to. The other things we did with the car was we took all the wheels off and we removed the tires and cleaned the wheels. This is more for actually checking the wheels for cracks and bends than it is for cleaning the wheels. We like to have clean, pretty wheels on the race car. That said, the big thing you do is you try to spend about 10 to 15 minutes per wheel and just wipe down every corner of it, every lip, every spoke, and really inspect it for any cracks. These wheels are almost brand new, and we had 3 of them that were actually bent. This is something you will consistently see on race cars is because things just get abused and they get used harder. And last thing we need to do is have a wheel, break mid-race, which would really set us back. The last thing we did on the car was we corner balanced and checked the alignment. We'd set the car down on scales to check the weight of the car. The car is actually the lightest it's ever been, at hovering right around 3,000 pounds without a driver. We set up strings on the car and we set the alignment on the car. The alignment was set basically for Watkins Glen, which is a really fast track. So we're trying to get the car to turn and handle the way we want it to with scrubbing the least amount of speed on the straightaways. So we're not running a whole lot of toe anywhere. We're running a little bit of toe out in the front and a tiny bit of toe in the rear to stabilize the back of the car. But we're running the minimum amount of toe that we feel comfortable so the car is not scrubbing the tires and as fast as it possibly can be down the straightaways.
Took a little break for some Chinese. Back at it.
So I put chicken wire behind your grill.
Yeah?
It catches big rocks, otherwise that would have went right through the radiator.
Holy cow.
In the rear.
So it's 2. So that's what you want, right? 55.
With the AR race at the end of this week at Watkins Glen, we hope you join us at the live stream at race.fcpeuro.com and check out the progress.
Gareth, can you look up what the torque is to?
Comment. Hold on, let me hit up Roselli.
Yeah, let's call Roselli real quick on that one. So what happened? Oh, you used the long wrench, and those muscles